people in work are looking for two things. They're looking for subsistence, so the ability to live, but I also think they're looking for a sense of achievement, and I think that applies, whatever the job is.
I think the key consideration for the future of work is that more people feel the entrepreneurial spirit and they feel able to step out of the comfort zone of employment and do things for themselves.
I've worked in the field of diversity and inclusion for a number of years now, and for me it still is the number one consideration for the future of work, really bringing together diverse groups, diverse perspectives into the workplace, and also really thinking through how we can harness that much more clearly.
For me it's around inclusion. So how do we encourage people to become a much more inclusive society?
Community cohesion is really important. It's really important that we can come together, businesses, different organisations, local schools and colleges, faith-based institutions come together and actually have these conversations.
I think it's important to have a conversation where every voice is recognised.
It's a change of the mindset. It's about moving away from what I call a command and control mindset based on standardization, specialization and micromanagement towards a mindset which embraces collaboration, purpose, transparency, trust and focusing on people and purpose.
The most important consideration is to combine the innovators from around the world with the organisations who are currently larger and need to change dramatically. So if you combine innovation with enterprise, then I think you get an alchemy which will end up being the future of work.
Things work better when we work in teams, and having all these different programs out that schools are running and the different programs that the employers are running in silos doesn't help, so it's really important that we can come together.
What we need to do to encourage more people to be entrepreneurs is to reduce the cost of failure. So somehow make it possible for people to go out there and feel able to experiment and try new things without being lampooned, lambasted, cast as failures.
The data is a great starting point. The more we can use that, the fairer I believe we can be in terms of our decisions and our sort of decisions in terms of recruitment. But at the same time, we need to make sure that people have those conversations. It is still a personal experience, and we have the purpose that people still look for.
It's about empowering people to find a purpose and then align their purpose with organizational purpose for the greater good for the society.
We need to equip people to be adaptable so that when one opportunity closes, they're able to pick up and adapt to a new one.
We have to have more courage, that leaders have to have more courage, and there's a lot of talk and little action. There has to be much more action. And less fear as well.
So this idea of flexibility, working longer, working into our 70s and 80s, but also enjoying life along the way. There's so many people you see who are completely blown out by their careers, by their jobs. And if we can think about time and humanity along the way, I think that will give us a great advantage.